Welcome back to the Millie Jackson channel. Muscle cars are considered to be as American as apple pie in Disney World. Powerful, loud, aggressive, these are some of the adjectives that spring to mind when we consider muscle cars. Even though in today's busy and crowded cities, families opt for cars like SUVs and sedans, there's just something about muscle cars that connects deeply with the American psyche and makes people wish they had their own muscle car. We explore the most powerful modern muscle cars in the world with the Millie Jackson channel. The Trans Am 455 Super Duty. If you're still at an early age, it's quite hard for you to know of the glory of the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am as a legendary muscle car in the 70s of the 20th century. When General Motors eliminated the brand Pontiac, many car enthusiasts had their hearts broken. But Trans Am Depot has recently revived the car mentioned above under the name of Trans Am Super Duty 455, based on the 6th generation Camaro. And in fact, it looks more like the Pontiac, with the front bumper, same split grille, Fire Chicken logo on the top of the hood, and more retro styling on the body. At the heart of the Trans Am 455 is the 7.4-liter V8 engine, pairing with the 2.7-liter Magnuson supercharger, which is connected by enameled gas pipelines. And NASCAR's wizard, Joey Arrington, transformed it into a monster engine with a whopping 1,000 horsepower and 1,416 Newton-meters of torque. However, that's not enough for the perfect handling on the road. Super Duty boasts a lowered suspension, stiffer anti-roll bars, 10-spoke wheels, Michelin Pilot sport tires, and Brembo brakes. The 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. It's no surprise that the next on the list is the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, a gem of the Dodge vehicles. Since its first appearance in 1959, the name Challenger has spread far and wide. The Challenger SRT Demon version 2018 was announced as the world's fastest car at the time, doing 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.3 seconds, the like of the million-dollar Bugatti supercar. Besides, it can also produce up to 840 horsepower due to the 6.2-liter Hemi Demon V8 engine and 2.7-liter supercharger connected to the TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic transmission. Boosting efficiency by 18% with trans brake. The system locks the output shaft of the gearbox, taming this beast perfectly. In combination with the pull mode of the suspension, it shows an otherworldly startup and acceleration. The exterior is the hallmark design of Dodge. It stands out with a large-size air intake on the hood, along with a cluster of 4 evil eye lights on the grille and broad wheel arches, making the car look like a real beast that is ready to break out of its cage. The 2020 Ford Shelby Super Snake Bold Edition. Shelby and Mustang are like the moon and the sun. Since 1965, they exist in parallel, embodying the essence and heritage of the Ford Shelby brand. This 2020 combination is really worth the wait, because it is not only the most potent Super Snake, but it also has 3 exterior color packages that take on the 70s retro style to the nostalgic max. First comes, first serves rule will be applied to just 500 limited editions. This year's Super Snake Bold version blows one's mind with a supercharged 5-liter Coyote engine that boosts the maximum power to a breathtaking 825 horsepower, accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. The new additions to this muscle supercar for smoother handling include Shelby's Extreme Cooling System, Brembo's 6-pot braking system, high-quality aluminum alloy wheels, and high-performance tires. Indeed, this would be a monster with a roar that makes the surrounding cars tremble. The 2020 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red Eye. In the memory of many car enthusiasts, the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red Eye is reminiscent of the image of smoke, burning tires, and the savage engine sound. It's the kind of aggressive, classic-styled vehicle that glides in the US arid deserts. Dodge always knows how to pamper customers. You can own the 2020 SRT Hellcat Red Eye at only 1/5 the price of the Ferrari or Lamborghini supercars, but still with the same power. Specifically, it has a capability of 797 horsepower and maximum torque of 888 Nm. The car accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds before reaching a maximum speed of 203 miles per hour. High-speed valve actuator and suspension tuned by Bilstein. I bet you'll have to hold your breath while watching the SRT Hellcat Red Eye. It stands out with the dual snorkel, the 4 ferocious lights round cluster, and its low position with growling posture. The 2020 Ford Shelby Mustang GT500. This is the most potent Mustang machine ever. The 2020 Ford Shelby Mustang GT500 is a blend of the iconic muscular design and performance of modern sports cars. The GT500 aerodynamic design was inspired by fighter aircraft. The ferocious front end features a giant grille, extended tire shield, and sports rear spoiler facilitates airflow when the car accelerates, decelerates, and turns. The heart of the GT500 is a 5.2-liter supercharged V8 engine, connected to the rear axle via a 7-speed Tremec dual-clutch automatic transmission. The engine is mounted on the enhanced chassis that is based on the GT350, Magnaride magnetic dampers and carbon fiber wheels. Altogether, it produces an impressive 760 horsepower and 625 pound-feet of torque. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds, faster than the SRT Hellcat Red Eye. The 2020 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Although not appearing until 1966, 8 years after the Dodge Challenger, the Dodge Charger hasn't become less symbolic. As the name Hellcat indicates, the 2020 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat has the power of 707 horsepower, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds, 0.2 seconds behind the Challenger SRT Hellcat. It can even reach 717 horsepower with the version for the 50th anniversary of the Daytona racetrack. All of this is due to the 6.2 supercharged SRT Hemi V8 engine, which transmits power to the rear axle via an 8-speed automatic transmission. The version 2020 still preserves the iconic design language of the Charger. The ferocious front end with majestic grille, outstanding hood air intakes. The vehicle posture is lowered and expanded, and the frame is strengthened more to be ready for spectacular handling on the track. Chevy Camaro ZL1 1LE. The first Camaro was also born in the 70s, the peak period of the American muscle car. Therefore, the Chevy Camaro is also an indispensable part of history. And more than half a century later, the 6th generation Camaro was born, and more special, with the ZL1 1LE version. The 6.2-liter V8 supercharged engine is inherited from the expensive Chevrolet Corvette Z06 sports car. It is connected to a 10-speed automatic gearbox to produce 650 horsepower. Along with the adjustments to the powertrain, electronic differential lock, multimatic shock absorbers adaptive to unexpected acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. To look more vigorous, muscle had to sacrifice driving vision, and Camaro is no exception. In return, with the low posture, definitive hood, large grille, and bull-like body, the Camaro will make you proud when gliding on the street. The Equus Bass 770. Equus is an American manufacturer of manual luxury muscle cars. The unique design inspiration of the Equus Bass 770 will overwhelm you because it was based on the 7 muscle cars in the 70s of the 20th century. Perhaps it is why it is called the Bass 770. And then, the Bass 770 came to us with its very own language: classic, luxurious, and cool. With its aluminum chassis, it is super light, only 1,650 kilograms, but still has 6.2-liter supercharged V8 engine, the like of the other cars in the same segment. Furthermore, it also features a 6-speed dual-clutch manual transmission, ceramic carbon Brembo brakes, and flexible suspension. It generates 640 horsepower, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds before reaching a maximum speed of 200 miles per hour. Though the latecomer, Equus Bass 770 is not a novice and really worth your ownership. Above is the most powerful modern muscle cars in the world that Millie Jackson channel selected. Please share your opinions in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell to watch the latest videos.